Mm. Hello, everyone on YouTube.
Yeah.
Hello, hello.
Welcome to another Tuesday night with Allie and me.
Mm. Hello, hello. Oh, that's what I want to do. I want to get the. Yeah, I thought, have I got it wrong? Not having the passcode.
I don't know. Today I set it up without not clicking the passcode uh,
Yeah,
to disable it, and yeah, I just my bad.
right.
Yeah.
It's okay. So the reason why we're late is my fault this time.
No, it's my fault because there was a passcode and you didn't know it. So yeah,
Oh.
I was trying to hide it from you. I was
Just
gonna
have
go
a
on
date night on
solo.
your own. Just
Yeah.
hi.
No. I want to give a
I'm
shout
gonna.
out to all the dads out there. Belated happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Hope you guys,
Yeah.
yeah, had an awesome Father's Day.
Yeah. Happy Father's Day to my daddy up there in the old. He's my guide though. He's always there. He's always nagging me or taking the mickey out of me. That's what he does.
A Mickey?
Uh, taking the Michael, taking the mickey. Yeah, just teasing me. So is that another new one?
Yes.
Shush, Ali.
So this is what Britt sent to me. Happy Father's Day to the best dad out there. Thank you for everything you've taught me, done for me, and will continue to do. Love you the most. Hope your day is excellent. And that was, gosh, she was probably, I'm guessing, about 3 years old then, which
Oh,
made me 36 or so.
oh,
And I remember that day like it was yesterday. We went to it's one of the large, I think it is the largest canoe regatta in the United States. And we were at the Main Street Bridge watching the canoes go by. And it was on Memorial Day weekend. So yeah, that was back in 19.
she's a little cutie. Well, she still is, but
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she might weigh 10 pounds more than that now. That was back in 97. Yeah, she
yeah.
was 3, I was 36.
Oh,
Yeah, how the time flies, right?
lovely. I was looking back at some baby pictures from when the girls were little and with their babies as they're growing up and actually having their babies. So, because I was trying to, when it's kind of your storage is nearly full on your phone. I've hardly got any room on my phone. I think it's all the voice memos that I do. When you're recording, everyone's readings, it just piles up. And I do try and only leave it a couple of months, but it's always that one that I've deleted that someone says, oh, by the way, I've got a new phone. Have you still got that recording? And I can kick myself for
Always that one.
then
Yeah.
deleting it.
Yes.
So I think what I'm going to do is maybe email them over to myself, and then at least I've got them somehow that way, then delete them.
Yes.
That might be better. So I like your background. Very nice.
Thank you. Yeah, that's I got this at it was a music weekend. It was like a hippie retreat. And it was really cool. It was a long weekend in Bonita Springs, and these people had tie-dye stuff, and this was one of the things that they did was this beautiful mural. So it wasn't cheap. It was like $130 or something like that, but it was so beautiful. Had to have it. It was calling me. So yeah, they did such an awesome job on that too. Wow. Yeah.
Oh, no, it's beautiful. I love the colors. Yeah.
I sent you a video today. I don't think you saw it.
I thought that video was this link for today. I've only just realized that it wasn't.
No,
Sorry.
it was this. Hang on.
Oh,
Yeah, I have to mute it because it'll give me a horrible echo.
oh, that's our first kiss.
Yep,
And I got lipstick all over you.
that's okay. Yeah, the drive was horrible in the rain, but made it.
Oh my goodness. That's funny, that mask.
So yeah, this is when I came out of the airport.
I was saying wow. You can see I was saying wow because you were taller than I thought.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was lovely. Wow.
So that's us. I
Oh,
was watching that earlier and I sent it to you, but just kind of
I
got
wish I'd seen it now. I didn't. I'm so sorry.
quick shout out to everyone that's joined us. Vera, first one in, Illuminati Infowars, Callie. Oh, it's Elena. She said she changed her name on YouTube. This is Elena. So Elena's going under Callie. Callie Yuga.
Okay.
Yeah. And Wanda.
Oh, do you know what? I was wondering why I couldn't see those messages that you're reading out, and it's because I've got the wrong video up.
Are you going to talk about something good tonight? We're going to stop listening if you only talk about your relationship. Okay, you can leave anytime, Wanda. We don't know. None of this is scripted. Who knows? If you want to leave, though, if you want to dictate,
feel free.
How we're gonna have our conversation. See ya.
And this is why it's called a date night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get the hint.
Yeah. And we're just inviting everybody in, all of our N5D family to join us. And we cover a wide range of topics every time. If you've watched this before, as a matter of fact, I don't remember seeing her name in here before anyway. So
we're going to get trolls. There's trolls going all over the place. And and I feel sorry for them. I really, really feel sorry because it's like if that's what's going on in their heart and their heart's not open, they're not going to receive any, are they? They're not going to receive love back because you can't give. It just doesn't work, does it?
Mm-hmm.
So.
You know what? If it were just you, me, and 3 other people, I'd be fine with that.
I'd be happy with that too.
100 other people, I'm fine with that.
Oh.
I just want to be with people that we vibe with, and if we don't vibe with you, you're free to leave. Okay, that's fine. No big deal.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
We're not forcing
anything on our lovely.
We're not going to be dictated to what we're going to be talking about.
No, definitely not. And just for that reason, I love you. I love you so much, and I can't wait to be your wife. Is that enough slush for you?
Oh,
because I can continue.
Okay, please do.
Poetically mistaken, that's Devon. Devon come to class the other night. That was really nice to see him. It was a real nice surprise.
Yeah, I see. C. Cribs is here. That's a new one. I haven't seen that one, Devon.
Trip on the dip. Trip on the dip.
Michelle Noel Creations. It's Tuesday night.
Oh, Brandy. Hello, Brandy.
Yeah. Brandy's here. Gracie.
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
Hello from Brazil. Gracie, thank you so much for ordering that book. Rhea was chuffed that her book is actually going over to America. Rhiannon is making children's books, and she's going to give me one of the books so that I can show people, because it's for, you know, children's education, and it's like a preschool one. She's got a preschool one, she's got a little toddler one, she's got lots of different kind of age groups. And Gracie went ordered one because I showed it and on the front of it was it was for somebody else, and it was Theo. And she looked at it, and her grandson was called Theo. So she thought that was a sign. So she's ordered them. So Ria's just completed that. So she's going to be sending that off. So it's nice. There you go. Michelle's got it. It's Tuesday night. Join the love train. Yes.
So, and we have, who else we have here? Debbie, Happily, and my friend Carrie, who goes under the name 21st Century Superhuman. Hi, Carrie.
Oh, nice to meet you, Carrie.
Yeah. Love hearing you both sharing your story and your love. Aw.
Thank you, Debbie.
That's true, Elizabeth. We talk about a wide variety of things, and we do include everyone. When you guys make comments and in the chat, we always bring them into the conversation, and it's yeah. Hi, Jill.
He does look handsome, doesn't he, Debbie? He looks very handsome.
That's because you can't see the rest of my hair. It's hiding.
What's wrong with the rest of your hair? I love your hair.
I'm lucky to have hair at my age.
You've got a lot of it.
4 months, 61 years old in 4 months. Wow. You okay with that?
I am really good with all of it.
Okay.
I mean, 100%.
All right. I'm much older than you.
I don't care.
All right.
Age is just a number.
It is.
We're about the same mentality.
Yeah. That's under 10.
Yeah.
Hi to Donna Rose and Tommy
Oh.
in Lake House.
Donna Rose hopefully should get her coasters soon.
Oh, Elizabeth said it's one of the best nights of the week.
Oh, that's lovely to say. Oh, beautiful love. Precious love doves.
Vera says she got her t-shirt. It didn't take, she sent me this screenshot, and it said that it would arrive in the year 2024. But the thing is, yeah, where Vera lives, they don't put the street number first, and she put it after her street, and it wasn't understood by the United States Post Office, so they couldn't verify her address. So anybody from like the Netherlands, Denmark, and all that stuff that puts the number after the street, put it before the street, and you'll get an accurate. And it came relatively quick too. It less than 2 weeks, I believe, Vera, right?
Yeah.
Which is great for overseas. Here in the States, I can get them out to you in like 3 to 4 days. Yeah.
That's the same as ours. We've got a 3 to 5 option days, working days, that is. But we've also got a slow one, and it's between 2 and 12 weeks.
Wow. 12
That's a lot, isn't it? 2 and 12 weeks.
Wow.
So yeah. Unfortunately, I mean that one's cheap. And if you're sending lots of things, sometimes you don't have a choice. But yeah.
Elizabeth says, I still have to order my t-shirts, Greg. They're sitting in the cart. Well, hop to it. N5D.net. Check them out. And Gracie's asking, did you hear from the doctor yet? I went to the office today, and it's almost as if they come up with a new excuse every week. All right, we know Greg's coming in. What are we going to tell him this week? Well, this week they said the doctors were discussing the dates, setting a date. So apparently the doctors got together and they were discussing the dates this morning. Apparently they didn't get far on discussing the dates because there's still no date set. And, I'm not going to get excited over anything that they tell me, because I've been excited way too many times since March, expecting this to happen, and still hasn't happened yet. So
maybe phone in the morning, midday, and in the evening.
Well, no, he only has office hours once a week. So,
Oh,
and when I call her, there's oftentimes she won't even respond anymore because there's nothing really to respond. She doesn't have a date from him, and I'm impatient for 3 months.
for good reason.
Yeah,
For a good reason. If they hadn't have told you, if they'd have said it's going to be about 6 months, you would have thought,
yeah,
well, it's going to be 6 months. But they told you
yeah.
it would be in March. That's what they said.
They said March. I did the last thing I was supposed to do in February, which was to have the enema, and that was what you do right before you have the operation
That's
to make
right.
sure
I
that
remember.
everything is fine. And I did that February, 4 months ago, and still waiting. So, and then while I'm waiting, I ended up with the hernia. So,
Because of them.
well, yeah, yeah. So,
Oh, she did get her coasters. Oh, Donna, I'm so pleased. Oh, good. I've sold some more coasters, darling,
awesome.
and a Morganite that I haven't sent it yet because I'm in the process of, after this, I'm going to be making the coasters. So I sold this one. It's Morganite. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
Like
beautiful.
lots of pastel colours.
Mhm.
So that one's going out. So yeah, very pleased.
Brandy's saying, loving the new shirt colors. One of them you named, Brandy, the purple haze one. I was looking back. Also, there was a couple other people that came up with the name Purple Haze, but I think Brandy was the first one, so I gave Brandy credit for that. So,
Oh, we've missed you, Brand. I've been a bit worried about you because I haven't heard from you, so I wondered if you was all right. She had a bad time of it. Yeah. Oh, isn't it lovely? Everyone's just chatting away.
yeah. And Michelle brought up a great point. Mercury is direct now. Thank you. We're finally done with Mercury retrograde. And I'll tell you what, I did have issues during Mercury retrograde. I don't know about anyone else. Did you? Any mechanical issues with the computer or anything mechanical or
Luckily, no.
no?
No, luckily. Yeah, I know people who have.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe, like you said, maybe that has been what has slowed the operation down. Maybe you wasn't supposed to, have the operation whilst in that time
Yeah. Yeah.
period. So
Yeah.
could be that. He also said he was looking for another surgeon. Well, it sounds like he's found one now. So it should be just a date now. That's all you're asking for.
Brandy said she lost her job.
I know. That's what I was worried about. I didn't want to say it.
Well, let's put some positive thoughts, love, and intentions out there that something better is on its way to you.
If I can do anything, Brandy, please ask me. If there's anything I can do, we could work together if you wanted to. I can sort something out. Oh. Donna Rose is saying that she loves the coasters, so that's good. See, I'm enjoying it. I can't wait to have a creative day.
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't had one yet, so I'm hoping that maybe tomorrow. But I think we all might be meeting at my mum's tomorrow for some food, or going out to the restaurant with all of us, because I'm missing Hallie and Logan and Isla.
But you got a chance to spend the day with
Rhea, and because Rhea came and did my housework. So of course she brought the baby and just said, right, you have the baby.
And you're okay with that?
I'm okay with that. And then so, and she offers to cook for me as well, so I'm straight there when she offers to cook for me. I'm like, yeah,
clean and
no, not yesterday, not today, but usually, do you know what I mean? So I pop over there. Yeah. So
Oh,
Tricia said the Mercury retrograde shadow happens only about 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after the planet's backspin. Before and after a planet is retrograde, it goes through a period called stationing.
I was
Yeah,
reading about that on Facebook.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't cover this. I barely know what the star signs basically are, what the personalities are, and then that's about it. You've got to be really into it because you've got to be quite mathematical, I think, to understand all of astrology, to study it.
Hello to Patricia Julia Burke and to our other Patricia, Mom. We know who's watching.
Yeah. Hi, Mama. Is Mum watching? Oh, no, she wouldn't be watching now.
Of course, she will be
Dead. Yeah. Oh, Gracie, you got your mystery gift. It was extremely generous. It's my pleasure. Because I've done the Patreon, there's a mystery gift that goes out to a certain tier, and I made them all a carnelian and feng shui bracelet. So I sent that out. So I'm glad you liked it.
Thank you to Elizabeth Badger for the super chat. Appreciate
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full moon on the 24th coming up in a couple days. So get your crystals ready for some moon bathing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is the chat busier tonight than usual, or is it just, it's really busy tonight?
It's busy. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Donna Rose said, Gregg, from an oldies fanatic born in the wrong era, your tribute to your parents brought tears to my eyes. The whole thing was.
Oh my goodness.
My parents had their 65th wedding anniversary on Sunday. And
could you play a little bit, darling?
Well,
it's really special.
I'll see if I can find it.
Yeah.
It's on BitChute.
Yeah, you did. You literally learned lots of songs to play on the guitar from their era, didn't you? From when their song. You started with our song, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then you went to kind of, it was like a going back from history, and it was just really thoughtful, really, really lovely, very special.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. Let me know if there's any echo or feedback.
Okay. CJ, I would think they are.
My parents,
yes.
Jerry and Dee Prescott, a very happy anniversary, and I'd like to celebrate it with music. Grandpa Pieszak was a drummer in a polka band, and Grandpa Fernandez taught himself how to play acoustic guitar. Music has been part of our family lineage, so for your anniversary this year, I'm going to take a walk back in time through music. I'll be playing backing tracks for each song. A backing track is the original music with the guitar removed, so I get to play the guitar. I have 5 songs. I guess you could say one for each family member, but they're all dedicated to you. So the year is 1973. Mom was 37 years old and Dad was 44. Tara was 16, Lola was 15, and I was an angelic 13. The first song is a jazzy kind of ballad by former Beatle Paul McCartney, and the song is called My Love.
And when I go away, I know my heart can stay with my love. It's on the string, it's in the hands of my love. And my love does it do.
So I go on and play a bunch of songs. That's one of them.
Actually, our song for Allie and me, "Only My Love Holds the Other Key to Me," is one of the verses, one of the lines in that song. And because you call each other swans, swans mate for life, so you hold the other key to each other. Now we're going to walk back in time to July 1965.
So these are just some of the songs. I'll just play a little of each. And
So that was from 1965. A year earlier, "Fly Me to the Moon" was released by Frank Sinatra, although it was originally written and recorded in 1955. Take it away, Frank.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words,
this one was my parents' song. So what I did was I started out with Allie and my song because it was still appropriate for them. And I finished up with my parents' song, "Only You" by the Platters.
You've got everybody crying in the chat, you know.
Oh, I can't see it. I couldn't see it.
So emotional.
That's what I did for my parents. It took a while to put all that stuff together.
Yeah.
Learn the songs and but it was something that, you know, I just wanted to do for my parents to make it memorable for them. And yeah.
Oh, very special. Your heart is so deep. And I feel absolutely blessed to have you.
Yeah.
To my man. I would just very
All yours. All yours. CJ's asking, are your parents twin flames? I would say so, yeah. Because like I said, they call themselves swans mate for life. So yeah, they've been together for 65 years. Yeah, I would say so. So yeah.
Yeah. No.
So that was what I did for them. And like I said, their anniversary was on Sunday, and you know, I'm so lucky and fortunate to still have my parents around, you know, so that's the least I can do is make a special occasion for them. Something I could have gone there and played those songs live in front of them, and I'm sure they would have loved that. But now they have something that they can watch whenever they want.
True.
Mm-hmm. With a video presentation. I bought a green screen and worked on that. That was another thing. I had another layer to everything that it did on that video.
Is that hard to do with the green screen?
It's just something you got to learn. I wish I could have had
learned more about green screen because it was okay the way I did it. My guitar was picking up the reflection off of the computer of the green screen behind me, so it would make the guitar kind of come in and out a little. It never disappeared, but yeah.
I didn't notice that at all.
No, well, I'm hoping that people were watching the videos instead of me anyway. That's why I kind of put myself off in the corner.
No, it was lovely. And they reacted really well, didn't they? They said, how did they react?
Yeah, they absolutely loved it, and they played it over and over.
Oh, Devon said about, did anyone check out the song When the Night Is Over by Lord Huron?
Huron, I did. That's a kind of a funky old song, isn't it? It's different.
Apparently that's about twin flames. Apparently Devon said.
Yeah, yeah. It's funky.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's lovely.
Yeah.
So you've had a busy week doing lots of tie-dyeing, haven't you? You've been experimenting.
Yeah, I came up with a few things that were a little different. Some things that I'm putting out there that, you know, like I've done differently with the spirals. I've done a few things differently. Of course, I hung this thing up. I still have my the N5D right behind this. So if I want, I can just lift it up and show the N5D. But I like the tie-dye. It's happy. It's bright. Yeah.
Nice. See, that's an American thing. A lot of the people in England don't put cloths on the wall.
Well,
they put canvases and things like that. But it's not a general thing. I like it. I like the look of it. It's nice.
Oh yeah, I've got
softens the room up.
Yeah, I've got like another one right next to it, right over there. Yeah. I've got two in my bedroom. There's one right across from me on top of my TV, or behind my TV. Yeah.
I want to show you some pictures of sofas. I want to get as a sofa, a recliner for you as well. So we both got one. So I want to show you some of the sofas that I've been looking at, because obviously it's got to be right for you too.
Yeah.
So when you're watching your football, you can kick back with some beers and.
Beers? No beer. Jack, maybe.
Jack Daniels, yeah.
Yeah. Have
you never ever had beers? Because that's
of course. Oh my God.
Thing. Especially if my brother was here, he'd be there with a beer.
The guys and I, back in the 80s, we would each buy a 12-pack and play darts and just screw around at the house and then go out afterwards. So we'd have a 12-pack and then go out.
Yeah.
Stay out all night. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a lot of beer.
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys do it, because it's bloating, isn't it? It's like pints.
It is.
Pints and pints.
That's why I don't care for beer. It bloats me. I'm sure I could put them away with the best of them. You know, when I was in the fraternity, my pledge brothers, there was only 7 of us in total. We had to chug basically half a keg.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So, yeah.
Didn't that make you sick?
It made it, of course it did. It made every one of us. And that came into play later on. I'm not going to mention what happened, but.
Alcohol poisoning as well. I'm surprised you don't end up in hospital.
Well, when I pledged, it was the last semester that hazing was, well, I'm not going to say legal, but it was allowed. There weren't any hazing. Hazing, you're not allowed to make a pledge, eat, drink, or smoke anything. You can't yell at a pledge. You can't. Yeah, it's gotten to be like, I don't know. It's gotten to be BS, I think. But then again, I'm sure there's some things that were probably a little bit overboard as well. So.
Mm,
Yeah.
wow. I don't think we don't have that in England.
Fraternities and sororities. No.
Not that I know of. I mean, obviously they have kind of like welcoming parties and things like that, but I don't think, yeah.
Gabrielle Rose said, Allie's monthly readings are always on point, no lie. Her weekly ones, I think she meant, but yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and they are, yes.
oh.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gabby. Sorry, I'm making a drink. If you're wondering what that noise is.
Not at
I
all.
usually mute myself, but I enjoy doing them. I really do. But I quite like it now. I'm doing them, now and again. I didn't do them with somebody this week, but
Probably just as well because you were getting some pain at the end, and it would have prolonged the reading, and it would have made the pain longer. And
yeah, it was pretty bad at the end of that. Yeah. Well, me and you worked well, didn't we, Gabby, doing the readings?
That's a different Gabrielle. Her name's
is it?
Gabrielle Rose. It's not Gabrielle Williams.
Because I was working with Gabby. Yeah. So I thought that was Gabby.
Nope.
Yeah. We did well. I'm like it. I've done readings with Vera now, Sharon. We was going to do numerology with Trisha. That would have been really interesting to see numerologically what was going on throughout the next week. So hopefully that will happen another time. Trisha just wasn't well.
Yeah, hopefully that would be really interesting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gabrielle says they call her Gabby too. So.
Oh, I see. So it even gets more tricky. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. So when we're going to be in the physical again? Well. Well.
Devin says, I'd rather hang out with potheads than drinkers. I'm a roly-poly drinker though. Yeah, I just laugh and fall asleep.
Well, you got a bit pickled, didn't you, with my brother, didn't you? When you went to London.
No, actually, no. I didn't start drinking until on the way home.
Oh, okay.
I drank more when we spent the evening with your brother and Nikki.
Yeah, we both had a drink. I wasn't drinking much, I don't think. You see, the trouble is, it's like when you're on really strong painkillers, it's like you don't need many alcoholic drinks because you just blend the two together. Yeah.
Donna Rose says she'll be at the beach gathering when Allie gets here.
Who said that, sorry?
Donna Rose.
Oh, yes. I know it's all going to happen, but it is frustrating, isn't it? It's like,
well, I guess the good thing is that had everything happened on time, you would have came here for a month. I would have been there for a month, and then we'd be back, and you'd be back there. I'd be back here, and who knows when the next time we'd be getting together would be. But it's still something we can look forward to.
I know. I think we're handling it so well, really. I mean, we get our moments, but really, I don't know many other people. What do you say about money spiders when you get money spiders? Do you say that if they because I've got one here, if you get a money spider, it means you're coming into some money?
Money spider.
Money spider, they're tiny little spiders.
How do you know he's not going to bite you?
Because it's tiny. They don't bother me. Big spiders bother me. I don't like them. Not many people do though, do they? Really?
I've never seen what's called a money spider.
Money spider.
Yeah.
It's like a pinhead. It's really small.
Well, I like that. Okay, yeah. Let's say that you're coming into money.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm good with that.
me too.
LA Love a Girl says she loves the background. Thank you. It's pretty cool. Oh, and thank you for the super chat.
It's a we thing, isn't it? If I do, you do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you can get off now. Get off.
So when is the meetup going to happen? Who knows? We're still, it's going to happen after I get the reversal operation, the reverse colostomy, and now, like I said, I have a hernia, incisional hernia, and they got to do that as well. So it's probably going to take at least 4 weeks to heal after that. So even if I were to have the operation next week, which would be close to the beginning of July, we'd say all of July to heal up, maybe around August sometime. Allie could get here, and hopefully by then.
I might just turn up really and just say, darling, I'm at the airport.
No, you won't. You wouldn't do that.
No, I wouldn't, because we've
I know you
discussed
wouldn't.
it.
But yeah, so we're looking at probably at the earliest would be like toward the middle of August. If it keeps getting pushed back any further, you might be spending my birthday here.
It is what it is, my love. There's nothing else we can do apart from, I feel married to you already, so it makes yes, it does make a difference, but it's good. It's good at the moment. It's, you know, it is. I want to be in your arms. I want to be there, but we haven't got that luxury. We have to do what we do.
Yes.
So.
Yep.
My love just keeps getting stronger and stronger. So.
LA Love a Girl said she got a shirt and she loves it. Just got it in the mail. Awesome. I'm glad you got it. I hope you love the energy. And for anyone that's got the shirt, go over to n5d.net and leave a testimonial on there. Put a picture of yourself on there, and I'll add it to the collage I have of all the people that have shirts that send in their pictures. Brandy says she wants to come see us when Ellie comes here. She's only 2 hours away.
I hope so, Brandy. I want a Brandy hug. Yeah. Ali, if you fly into Sarasota to surprise Greg, I'll pick you up. I don't think you'd enjoy it if I did, especially when you've got all the stress of the operation and everything. I think that would stress you out even more.
Her car can't make it to Tampa. I don't know. My car is a 2005, so I'm hoping it'll make it there and back. Yeah, 16-year-old car.
I'll get a cab. A cab?
No, I'm sure. I've driven back and forth many times. It'll make it. I'll be all right. So I've been doing my cryptocurrency thing, and the one I've been looking at, and I got in early on it, was it's called Baby Doge Coin, and it's related to the Dogecoin, except it picked up like 100,000 followers since the beginning of June. In 3 weeks, it picked up 100,000 followers.
Wow.
And I got in when it was like nothing for a token or a coin. And I put like a little amount down. I didn't put a lot down, and ended up with a trillion coins, a trillion. That's 1,000 billion coins.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
if it got to 1/1000th of a penny, you're set. So I highly recommend that. And this is not financial advice, but if you want to take a chance on something with that kind of following and that kind of hype, if you go onto the Baby Doge Coin Telegram page, those guys are amped and pumped, and they're constantly supporting each other, and it's a really exciting environment. That's what it is. I just put it in the chat, Baby Doge. So
all right.
so if you get in early, like now, and now is early, and before it goes up to, you know, a penny or whatever, and even then, if you get in now and it goes up to a penny, you're set for life. So that's just something. But like I said, I'm not. Don't spend what you can't afford to lose. And this is not financial advice, and because anything can happen. And I'm just trying to be optimistic that, you know, one of these is gonna be the one. And this, out of all the ones I've looked at, this one has the most promise. Over 100,000 people are in on this right now in less than 3 weeks. So that's amazing. And it's got a strong backing, and a lot of people are getting. It's going to make a lot of millionaires, in my opinion. So.
And how do you decide which one to go with? How do you do that?
You look at. That's a good question. What I look at is how many holders there are. The amount of holders, for example, SafeMoon has 500,000 holders, which means people own that coin. These are the number of people that own that particular cryptocurrency. And for a cryptocurrency to pick up 100,000 in 3 weeks, that's insane. And then you look at how much money is being exchanged on that particular cryptocurrency for any given day, and they keep track of that for a 24-hour period, how much money is being spent and traded and so on and so forth. And are people holding on to that coin? Are they selling, or are they just buying a lot of it and then selling it once it goes up? You know, there's different. Those people are called whales that buy a lot and sell when it goes up quickly. But I really think that this one, the Baby Doge, is the one that's going to make a lot of people very, very rich. And it's going to take a while. And I'm not going to say it's going to happen overnight. It could be years from now, but it will happen, I believe. So, yeah.
Do you go with a gut feeling as well? Or is it?
Sometimes there's one that I really want to see succeed. It's called Happy Coin, because a portion of their profits goes towards mental health. I love a coin with a purpose, and that one has a purpose, but I need to see more hype, and I need to see more holders. They don't have a lot of holders right now, and but I could see, honestly, that if there's a coin that could get a backing from somebody, you know, that has some pull, and, some kind of celebrity hype, celebrity backing, that would be the one.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Donna Rose says she's going to give it a try.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like you said, you know, you don't put on more than you can afford to lose. That's the same as gambling, isn't it? It is a form of gambling.
Yeah.
You know, because you don't know what's going to happen, do you?
No, you don't. And I don't have a lot to spend, but you know, I try to find the right ones. I do my research, and I'll take money from one and move it into another one, which I did with what was it? Ethereum Max, I think it was called. I took what I had there and I moved it into Baby Doge, and I ended up getting like a trillion trillion Baby Doge coins.
Wow.
When it was really, really at its infant stage. But I know there's people on that chat, the Baby Doge Telegram channel. I know some guy that's got 17 trillion. 17 trillion.
Wow.
And I'm sure there's people with a lot more than that. So I'm just a little fish in a big pond.
Well, it's good.
Yeah.
I told you about that lady I was reading for, and she's been making a lot of money on Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
So, yeah.
Well, it's down to like 32,000, something like that. And it hit a high at one point of, I think it was like 60,000. So it's got a lot of room to go up. So you don't have to buy, you're not going to spend $32,000 on one Bitcoin. You just put in like $20 on it. But if that Bitcoin goes up to 60,000, that 20 all of a sudden is, at least a lot more. Well, it's a lot more than 20.
Yeah. It's exciting, I suppose, watching it every day, seeing what's happening.
Devin said, what? Devin, I use what's called a Trust Wallet, and you can download the Trust Wallet on your cell phone. And from there, you can make the purchase through the Trust Wallet. If you need help, you can message me and I'll walk you through it.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Yeah. I've not seen anything about it. I haven't even. It's only that you're mentioning it that I know.
Yeah. Well, it's fun. It's fun to just dream. It gives, with all the hype that there is behind this one particular coin, I could see it. It's one of the zeros. Right now, its value is only, for one coin, it costs 0.000000007 cents. 7. And it's about to go up. It's going to lose one of its zeros. And so obviously you can buy a lot for less than for a fraction of a penny.
Yeah.
Now. So, and as it loses zeros, it gains in value, and it's going to lose one of the zeros probably in the next few days. Yeah. And they're going to they do what's called burning coins. There's a limited amount of coins that they have. We'll say 5 quadrillion, but every time they do a burn, it increases the value because there's less coins available. And I think Baby Doge is going to be doing a burn today, tomorrow, sometime soon, which is going to increase the value of the coin. It's going to eliminate one of the zeros on the price and make everyone's value go up. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm boring the crap out of everyone that doesn't know anything about this.
No, I don't know anything about it. I'm just excited because you're excited.
Well, it is exciting. It is, and that's if it goes to like 1/1000th of a penny in value, we're set.
Yeah.
We would have 116 million if it went to 1/1000th of a penny.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
But both of us, I mean, you've done that dream board, haven't you? Which is wonderful. I put it as a background on my page for a little bit.
Yeah.
That was just amazing, because it's like we've got on it helping others,
Yes.
because that is part of it. It's like of a lot of people who get embarrassed about kind of manifesting when they're talking about manifesting money. And it's like, I only want, it's like, no, don't do that. Don't limit, because at the end of the day, it's what you do with it. So you look after you look after your family, look after your friends, but then you could do so much else, you know. And we've got two things that are very close to us, and that's the children, isn't it, and homelessness. So I'll definitely be wanting to do more of that, helping there.
I'm going to do a screen share. This is the dream board that I came up with that Ellie was talking about. And, you know, the dream board is about visualization, envisioning that you have everything that you want. Prosperity and success will help us, allow us to help others as well. And, you know, rejuvenation is something I could see. Good health, abundance, Ellie and I getting married.
Yep.
This is my trust wallet with $12 trillion in it.
Yep. Yeah.
Who knows? And then Ellie said she wanted a red convertible. So that's Ellie's, that's mine. And those are both Mercedes. We have a house in Siesta Key on the water and a house on the water in Herne Bay.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a beautiful boat. We're going to take cruises, and anyone might say, why Carnival? Well, Carnival right now is the only one that does not require you to have your vaccine shots. So you can actually go on that one without having the jab, and that's the penthouse suite on the Carnival cruise, and that's a Bugatti convertible. So I figured, you know, if I got $12 trillion, I can afford a Bugatti.
Yep.
Yep.
We're putting it out there.
Yeah, and so it is.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the way all of this, the new stuff is really coming out now about the jab, Fauci's emails, and, you know, British Airways losing 4 pilots. And now they're talking about people who've had the vax not being able to fly. So it's all turning around. So it may be that the cruises have to, you know, they're not going to get their way about demanding that people have their jab. So it could all be changed around, couldn't it, soon? That's what my wish is.
Well, we're hoping that that 3-tiered traffic light system will be green by the time you're ready to come here.
Yeah. I think it's all to do with all the tests that you've got to have done and everything. So, you know.
Is Gregg taking any callers?
What's that?
Yeah. Kindon said, is Gregg taking any callers? But yeah, Baby Doge is the coin that I'm very high on. And I think that's the one that if I had a couple extra dollars, that's what I would recommend, but it's not financial advice. Once again, got to put that disclaimer out there.
Wow.
LA Lova Girl said, I think red is Allie's favorite color.
I like red and blue. Our new car that we're going to get and you'll be driving about in over here will be blue, electric blue. So we're going to go for that. But
and it's an automatic.
Yeah, for you as well. Because I'm okay with the gear stick. I'm okay with
I am too. Shifting with my right hand.
I know. Yeah. You did really well driving it around the car park.
Yeah, you wouldn't let me get it to third gear.
Not in a car park, really, you know? It wasn't a big car park.
No. Our park is a parking lot to the American people.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
it was not I get the most, I think it fitted about 20 cars, something like that. Mm.
Been using the Brave browser that gives me ads that earn BAT crypto for so long that looks like I've earned enough just from that to maybe purchase other crypto. Great, yeah. Look into that, Devin. Maybe transferring that into Baby Doge. Where do you get that trust wallet, Greg? Well, on iPhone you can get it on at the store there, and the just whatever particular phone you have, whatever store is on that phone, whether it's a Android or iPhone, just go to that store, type in Trust Wallet, and you can get it there. Ellie is a sexy beast in red, says Elizabeth. She's a sexy beast no matter what.
Oh, thank you. I thought I'll wear red today. I wanted to look nice for you, my love.
Aw. You always look amazing. You do.
Thank you.
So that that person that was commenting early in the chat, maybe they probably left when it got a little slushy, and then they missed out on the whole crypto talk. And
We have nothing to reproach ourselves. We have nothing to apologize for. We don't have to justify anything.
no,
That's how I see about it. We really don't. It's
always unscripted.
yeah.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And who knows where it's going? It goes.
Usually into the naughty energy quite quickly.
Yeah,
Must apologize for that.
that is true.
Very sorry. But I can't help it. Look at him. It's just yum.
Well, look at you.
I'm okay with a bit of makeup.
I'm okay with the right lighting.
We're both terrible at this compliment bit, aren't we?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Sherry's saying, I don't get the cryptocurrency at all yet. My 14-year-old son just started working at McDonald's, and he's now going to invest part of each paycheck into it. He's done a ton of research into it, and I'm doing awesome. Good for him. Yeah. Is
that what McDonald's are doing then? They're actually paying some of the money in crypto.
No. He's using the money he makes,
Oh,
investing it.
hey.
All it takes is getting in early on the right one. There's thousands of them. But if you do your research, like people that invested in Dogecoin, most of them, when they got in early and got.
Oh, you're frozen. I don't know if it's me frozen or you frozen. I am not sure. Let us know out there.
Get in early with the right one, the coins you end up with. So I really feel that Baby Doge is the one to go with right now.
Did you freeze or did I freeze?
I'm fine.
So it was me. I froze.
Yeah, you're fine. Let me see on YouTube. You're fine on YouTube right now.
Oh.
Everything is good except your picture on your end. Oh wait, now you're frozen like this. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, they did say Gregg froze. So it
Oh,
might
I
be
froze.
you.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I look fine. I'm watching on YouTube and I'm watching on Zoom. I look fine. I don't see myself frozen.
There you go. They're all saying there's 3 of them. Gregg froze. Gregg froze. That's the thing. You don't know you've frozen. Other people say you've frozen, but you can still hear them.
So on YouTube, I just saw myself making that face because there's a delay on
Yeah.
between us here on Zoom, and then so maybe it did freeze after I made that face, but everything looks fine right now on YouTube. Oh well.
All right. It happens.
Maybe it's all this stuff that's too much for the lens to absorb.
Too many colors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Only lasted 3 seconds, so that was
It's
all
okay.
right. That's okay.
Am I still using the ozone machine? Not as I am, but not as much as I was before, and I need to get back into that. So thank you for reminding me.
Oh. Do you know what? As you're sitting there, it's like you've got this like hat on. It's like, look at the background. It's like you've got this halo.
There, is that better?
Either.
Here, I got a hat on right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little hat.
Yeah.
Well, I see what you're saying. These things, they're like ears.
Yeah.
I got ears here and here.
Yeah.
And here. Okay.
Yeah. Lovely. Oh. Yeah, so have you got any t-shirts to show us?
Not really. I just have one that's going to be going out in tomorrow's mail. It's just a water element one.
That's pretty. You
Isn't
see,
it?
sometimes the green doesn't show so much, does it?
It's there. It's always there. The mermaid green, it blends in with the peacock turquoise. They kind of mesh together. So, but yeah, it definitely to me that nails the water element right there. It is the water element. So,
Yeah, definitely. It's lovely.
this is one I made for myself. I haven't published this one yet because I've done the crown chakra and the third eye, but I haven't done the throat chakra in this particular pattern.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mom would like this because of the
I
color.
think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think she would like that.
Yeah.
I can't believe that she won your raffle.
I know.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
Of all the people to win,
And
like
she won one of mine, and you've won one of mine before.
that's true.
And it's like, I didn't mean it. It just happened that way.
Yeah. And it's like I said before, you almost wish that it's not anyone that you know, because that way you people aren't going to say, "Oh, it was fixed, it was rigged." But anyone that knows us knows we wouldn't do that
No,
anyway.
No, definitely not.
Yeah. So,
Greg, do you do any crypto trading, or do you just buy and hold?
I swap. I don't necessarily trade. I swap. If there's, I got involved on a few different ones. There was one called Fire NU that I was in, and I noticed that going down for 3 consecutive days. So I got out of that and put it into something else, Ethereum Max. And I held on to Ethereum Max for a while, and then I put that into all of it into Baby Doge. And I'm real happy. And I also have a Safe Moon and Shiba Inu. So Shiba Inu, Safe Moon, and Baby Doge. But the Baby Doge is the one I'm really excited about. The other two, I'm just sitting on, buying and holding on the Shiba Inu and the SafeMo. Just those I just forget about. It doesn't matter what they do. I'm just going to sit there for like 10 years and mature, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do you reckon on this FBI building being boarded up? What are you making out of that?
Something big's going on.
Has to be.
Yeah. There's a lot going on behind the scenes that we aren't privy to and we're not hearing, and it's getting covered up quite well. I think
frustrating because, you know, like who just said that they're getting frustrated, you know, whether it's called Jasara Nasara or whether it's called the global financial system, the quantum financial system, people are getting, because they know something's changing and coming, because the, you know, they're actually bankrupt. Just, I mean, isn't it? It's bankrupt. So people are just wanting this to all change about now.
there's a new medical system that's in the process of coming to fruition, and it should be coming soon. I sent you a link. You probably didn't have the chance to see it yet, but the video is like an hour and 20 minutes long, but it's really quite fascinating. And they're talking about it's going to be the medical system the way it was supposed to be. The first form of treatment will be holistic approaches, and holistic doctors. All doctors will be accepted within the network, and it'll all be paid for by this system.
Good.
So it's not going to cost anyone anything, and
Good.
you'll have your choice. If you want traditional medicine over holistic medicine, that's your choice.
Yep.
But they're offering holistic first as a remedy instead of
Good.
Western medicine and the bullshit that they have with, here, take these pills for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
When we know that there's CUREs for CANCER.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
That can be eradicated quickly, as well as many diseases.
Absolutely. Yep, they've got it all. I mean, if you think about it, how slow the cures for the C Indian art has been, it has been, you know, they can't tell me that they haven't found anything yet.
With all the money that goes into research,
Exactly.
I think that money goes in and they find things that cure it, and then they suppress those as well.
Yeah, yeah. It's just there's a lot of corruption going on.
Yep.
But it is all being exposed. It's like exploding, isn't it? It's like all this truth is now coming out. Did you see that police officer in England? That's gone viral now. That has gone viral. Out of all the truthers videos, that is my favorite, because it literally everything. So he's basically asking for who did he want arrested? Some of the top people, he wanted them arrested, and he said this is the reasons, because they're suppressing what the truth is. You know, and any other jab would have been taken off the shelf by now, with all of the deaths and serious issues. So he was quoting everything from, you know, government websites and everything. He literally went to town. He's an ex-police officer, so he knew exactly what they needed in order to get this done. And he said, I want a crime number, you know, so he made them give him a crime number.
It reminds me, I went to the store today. There's we have a store called Publix here in Florida, and a friend of mine works at Publix, and she was offered $250 to get the jab, and she took it, because if you get the jab at Publix and you work there, you don't have to wear your masks. And she said the mask was bothering her that much that she said, screw it, I'll take the money and I'll take the jab. And she did. I was bummed that she did that. But anyway, I was at Publix today, and there was a lady that was a cashier, and another lady was bagging my groceries, and the cashier didn't have a mask on, so I knew that she had already gotten the vaccine. But the bagger had a mask on. I go, "Congratulations! I see you're wearing a mask, which means you didn't get the vaccine." And she goes, "No, I did. I just wear this for extra protection." I'm like, "Oh my God."
Oh my God. Oh. It was really funny the other day. I said, one of my, the ladies, the trance medium, Elaine Thorpe, I said to her, would you like to come to my mum's and do a little kind of mini demonstration, like a close-knit demonstration? She said, I would, but she said, it's quite small there, and I just, I'm worried about the people who have got vaccinated.
Oh my God.
So instead of saying,
yes,
instead of saying the people who haven't, she just didn't want to be shedded on.
Yes.
It was like, it just was really funny. I thought, oh, I love you. And her daughter was really ill with COVID, really, really poorly. So I thought she would be the other way.
Yeah.
No, she's definitely awake.
My friend that works for Publix, she's had this cold that she can't shake ever since she got the jab. She's all congested and
yeah. I feel for these people because they've been pushed and, coerced into, having this, and they haven't been around, people who can actually say it. I mean, my friends, I'm surprised that they're still my friends, because a lot of them are thinking of or being pressured into having the jab, and I just keep going on and on and on with all the facts that I've got. And I said, you can hate me all you like, I don't care. I said, I love you, and that's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying, because what else can I do?
Yeah. I'm in the same boat. I'm going to stand in the vibration of truth, love, and light. And if truth, love, and light means don't get the jab, and to speak out about it. And there's a reason why it's called an experimental V thing. And they're the guinea pigs, and they don't care. They don't care.
Yeah.
Gene therapy. Yep.
Yep.
Seeking New Direction said, I thought DeSantis made it so you didn't have to wear them. Yeah, but there are certain places, like if you go into a hospital, waiting room, you have to wear them. And you don't have to wear them in Publix, but they're making their employees wear them if they haven't gotten the jab. The ones that haven't gotten the jab still have to wear the masks. So, certain businesses can dictate whether you have to or not, apparently. So, but I mean, for the most part, if you just look around at people walking on the streets, you go to the beach or whatever, you're not going to see them anywhere.
I just buy a shed loads of those and just give them out to as many people as I possibly can. We just wear a badge, and
nobody says anything.
Nobody says a word. Nobody asks us. Nobody says a word. It's just, that's it. So they're on Amazon. You can buy 8 for £3.99. Or no, £7 or something. Yeah. It's great.
Gabrielle Rose says, I'd never take that even for the money. Yeah, $250. I told my friend they could pay me $10,000, offer me $10,000. I'm not, no. My life is worth a hell of a lot more. That you can't put a price on my life to get that experimental bullshit.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, listen, this is our lives. We found each other. And even if it was that I will never be able to come and see you, I still wouldn't get the jab, because I know that all this bullshit is going to come out and it's all going to be lifted. It's only a matter of time. And I'm patient enough to wait, and still, as much as that would break me, it's not worth it. It's not worth your life to,
no.
to go through that. It's just not. And I know that you feel the same.
I do. Forgot where I was going on that, but
You can't pay me $1 million to get the jab. Hell no, said Donna.
it's a road that once you go down that road, once you get that jab, you can't, there's no coming back from it. Your genes are permanently and forever compromised. Your natural immune system means nothing at that point. You have none.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't get. Once your natural immune system is shot, right now, that jab will defend COVID. And that's it. It's not going to defend anything else.
Well, the thing is, the reason why you should take the jab, that's what they say, is so that you can fly. You probably won't be able to fly now because of all the blood clots and everything. So that the insurance companies may not even let you. Will you be able to be around other people and not catch it? There's no guarantee of that. Will you be able to give it to someone else? No, it still can do that. There's loads of things that are all on it. It's like everything that they say, the reason for having it, there's no guarantees. It doesn't change anything. It just doesn't.
Especially when not having it, there's a 99.7% survival rate.
Yes. Yes.
I'll take my chances.
I don't want to get your channel shut down, but
Right.
you know, we need to kind of talk about this, don't we, as well?
Yeah.
But it's crap, isn't it, that they're suppressing free speech as well. This will all go down in the new history books. This will all go down in the new. This is all going to be wiped out. I know it. Everything is going to go back, not even go back to normal. It's going to go into a better normal. It's all going to be amazing. Heaven on earth is coming.
Well, most of the people that are watching are with us, and we're basically preaching to the choir. And I'm sure there are a few that, for whatever reason, they ended up getting it, and knowing the consequences. Maybe they were forced or coerced into getting it, but our hearts are with you, and we hope that, we hope the best on this. I hope that people can live full, normal lives after having their genes modified.
Pine needle tea, if you're having any adverse reactions. A lot of people are talking about that. Pine needle tea can help. Obviously, I don't think there's a cure for, the reactions, but yeah.
I wish there was a way that, like maybe if I went to a blood bank and donated blood every day and saved it and was able to give that to my parents,
yes,
it might reverse it, but
yes,
it doesn't matter. Once you got the jab, you wrote your own ticket. And
well, I found out my daughter hasn't as yet, so I was a bit worried about that. But she hasn't. So what do I do?
The man she sleeps with
does.
has, and if they're sexually active, she's basically gotten it.
Yeah. I know. But what do I do? How do I intervene? Do you see what I mean? I don't want to ruin the relationship that I've got because she just shuts me down. And I know a lot of people out there have got the same problem. It's like you want to talk to your family, but you don't want to ostracize them. What do you do? How do you intervene? But it's soon in September. They're thinking of doing this to the children. This is September. That's how it stands right now.
Yeah, there's some places that I don't know where it was that I saw this on, but the children don't even need the parents'
No, that's what's happening.
permission.
That's right.
That's insanity.
Yeah. So it's like
how pissed would you be if they offered your child an ice cream cone and the jab, and they got home and said, "Mommy, I just got a jab for some ice cream." What?
If you don't opt out, please, if there's anybody listening who doesn't know this, make sure that you have it in writing that your child is opted out of the jab, because sometimes to think that they're not going to do this is not enough. Okay, September is the time, especially in England. So I would definitely make a point of saying this and talk to your child and say, under no circumstances do you do this. You know, make it an actual rule for them. You know, it's like it might seem a bit harsh and everything, an overkill, but it isn't. It really isn't.
This may well be the new Earth. Gabrielle Rose is talking about that in the chat. This may well be the new Earth, where the separation of two Earths,
Yeah.
those who got vaccinated, those who didn't.
Yeah. Why is Trump pushing it? I wish I knew. I wish I knew that he's still going at it. I saw the speech, and it was brilliant. You know, him talking about kind of what's going on, you know, with under Biden's rule. You know, he's basically, you know, talking sense, and then he talks about the vaxxers again. I'm like, I don't get him. If I had my charts, I'd ask him. I'd say, what is it? What are you doing? People are dying. Why are you doing this? Because I have great respect for him, you know.
Yeah.
And when you've got great respect for somebody and they do that, it's like, I don't get it. So what do you guys think out there? Why do you think that this is happening? What is that about? What does that say? Transfender out now. Intervene. They can have a problem with the law. Yeah, so Sherry questions that about Trump as well. Yeah. I think also the ones who go.
I agree with Donna there. She said, I think the ones who go to the new Earth are the ones whose vibration matches it. And I would agree with that. And I don't think that has anything to do with the jab. But there is still that separation of the Earths right now, where there are people who have gotten it and they may be leaving earlier than those who haven't gotten it. There's obviously a eugenics program. Anyone that knows anything about the Georgia Guidestones knows that one of the decrees on there says that, you know, they're looking to cull the population down to 500 million. What a great way to do it, through this jab.
Well, it's on the Georgia Guidestone, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I just said. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was busy reading.
That's okay.
My friend took £1,000 to try and bribe nurse as he travels. He didn't want it. He said it's like being led through the gas chamber. It's so true. It does. A lot of this, it really does ring true about, you know, Hitler and everything, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the badges. It's like you go into one of our supermarkets, Morrison's. This is just what I've heard. I don't know. But if you've had the vax and you don't wear a mask, you can actually wear a little badge now. A badge happens to be yellow, a bit like the yellow stars.
Yep.
We used to have to wear. You know, it's all to do with separating people.
And a vaccine passport would be, show us your papers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
It also going to crumble around. So we're saying this. I've got 100% faith. I've seen it.
I do too.
Felt it. I know it. I know it's all going to crumble around their ears. We can see it. The wall is tumbling down now. All the truth is just rising to the surface. Every single day you turn something on and it's like another truth things come out, and another one. Even the mainstream media coming out with little bits. They're not on Biden's side anymore all the time. They are actually, you know, laughing about it. And did you see Putin's interview? Did you see that?
With Biden?
No, on his own.
No, I didn't.
It's interesting. He's a very clever man, you know.
Yeah, he and Trump He should be Trump's running mate.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, I think, behind the scenes with Putin and Trump. Not him interfering. I just think they're going against the bad guys together. That's what I think.
Well, are you ready to do the names? We've been doing this for an hour and 40 minutes.
Have we? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Hopefully it wasn't too slushy for that woman that was complaining earlier.
I don't think we're that slushy at all tonight. I think we
No?
do. Yeah. You don't love me anymore. That's okay. I can cope.
That's not true.
I know. Right, let's have a little look. I'll get my list up. There it is. So if there's anybody who wants to add their name to our list, just write your first name and an initial, and I will read it out. So once a week, this is what I do. And we put lots of love and lots of good energy into you guys meeting your twin or meeting a soul partner, the relationship that you're in, hoping that this is going to make it stronger. So it's basically just a love energy. So me and Gregg are on this list because obviously we want us to be together in the physical. So this is also here. So yeah, and so if you've got anybody who you feel, oh, we've got some names coming up. Let's make sure that I haven't already got you on there. So Sherry S. Let's have a look. Make sure I haven't got. I don't think I have. Oh, I have. Sherry S. I have you on there. Laura N. Laura N. I haven't got you on there, so I'll add you. Laura N. You are 278. 279, 280. So you're 279. Let me write that one down. So was that Laura N? Laura N. Sandy P. Sandy P. We've got Sandy Parks. So I don't know if that's the same. Sandy P. All right, Sandy P. Sandy P. Okay. Tamara L. We've got a lot, haven't we? Do you mind reading them out, darling, while I'm...
Well, I'm checking last week's right now to see if there were any on last week's video. Sometimes yeah, sometimes, yeah, in the chat, they put them in there.
Ah,
So
yeah.
we're caught up on that, it looks like. And I just want to give a quick shout out to Melinda and Linda, who both ordered some shirts from n5d.net while we were on here. So thank you.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got up to Laura N and Sandy P. Sandy P. So is that baby? Oh no, that might be just what you're talking to. I was thinking that's a name.
Baby Doge.
That's funny. That's funny. I nearly put it down.
Yep.
Gotcha. Tamara S. Is that it? Oh, that must be another. Okay, so I'll put you down as well. Sherry S. Okay.
You got Laura N. You got that one?
I've got Laura N, Concha Y, Chad F. Where did that go? No, I don't want to leave the meeting.
Another Gabby.
Another Gabby.
Gabby G.
Ah, there we are. Okay. Gabrielle G. Okay. So
Okay.
I think that's it, isn't it? We're up to date. Okay. Okay, so if anybody wants to light a candle and join in, it's just putting lots of positive vibrational energy out there and visualizing this like magnets. I know that there is around, I'd say 10 people that I know on here have got their relationship and they're very happy. So it is working. It really is. So let me get my candle working. I fancy that one. Put it there. Right, okay. So I'm going to start reading out the names, okay? So Aaron M, Adina M.S, Amy S, Alex V, Alexandra G, Alison James, Alison L, Alison S, Alla D, Ali F, Alison H, Alison N.Y, Amado T, Amanda L, Amanda M, Amanda W, Andrea J, Angie H, Anna O, Anne E K, Anthony P, Ava F, Bo R, Becca D, Benicia M, Betty B, Blake J R, Blake T, Bob N, Brandy H, Brandy L L, Calm S, Carol L L, Caroline M, Caroline E G, Karen D, Carrie L, Kat M, Charlotte P, Charlotte U, Cheryl S, Chrissy E, Christina C, Christina M, Christine M, Claire S, Claire W, Claudette M, Constance W, Karina W, Chris D H, Crystal D H, Cynthia F, David S, Davina M, Dawn H, Dawn P, Deb M, Deb P T, Deb W, Debbie B, Debbie H, Debbie L, Debbie P, Deborah M, Deborah S, Denise C, Denise K, Desi, Diana A M, Diane B, Diane S, Daiju B, Dominique H, Dauphine F, Dauphine F, Dulcie V, Ellen E M, Elisa V, Elizabeth B, Elizabeth C, Elizabeth P, Ella M O, Eloise C, Emma K B, Emma K, Erica, Gail A, Gary H, Georgia V, Gerardo A, Jill P, Gregg Prescott, Gertrude M, Gypsy J, Hayley C, Heather H, Holly A, Holly M, Jacqueline S H, Jacob A, James D, James F, James S C, Jane H, Jane M, Jane M, Jane M, Jane P, Jason B, Jeanette D C, Janice D, Jeffrey L, Jenna R, Jenny S, Jill C, Jimmy M, Joanne C, Jody E, Jody S, John F, Josephine R, Judy M, Julia D R, Julie B, Julie R, June N, Justin B, Carolyn M, Karen B, Karen B, Karen M, Karen S, Karen Ann B, Carrie J T, Kate P, Kate W, Kathleen L, Kat L, Kelly F, Kerry D, Kim W, Kimberly ST, Kinga B, Kirsten W, Canola A, Kwan Y, Letitia W, Layla S, Leanne D, Leanne C, Lee O, Leslie J, Lahamo Y, Lily J, Linda P, Linda S, Linda W, Lisa B, Lisa D, Lisa S, Liz S, Lisa S, Liz C, Louise M, Louise M, Lynn M, Lynn M, Mafelda T, Marcia M, Marejo J, Marilyn K, Marisha M, Mary S, Mary T, Matthew C, Maureen W, Megan D, Megan S, Melissa D, Michael B, Mike M, Mimi B, Mindy W, Miranda H, Neil C, Nini J, Nikki P, Nicole B, Nicole H, Nicole I M, Nora C, Paige H, Paige H, Pam C, Patricia J, Patricia W, Paula A, Paula F, Penny D, Peter W, Phil Christophers, Pippa A, PJF, Rachel D, Rachel NR, Ray JG, Ray RL, Rashpal K, Renee R, Robert F, Robert R, Rose K, Ros L, Ruth B, Sam P, Sam S, Samar, Samantha H, Sandy P, Sandy R, Sandy V H, Sarah R, Sassy M, Shannon F, Sharon G, Sharon H, Sharon P, Sherilyn C, Sherry S, Sherry J, Shirley S, Siobhan D, Sky M W, Sonia R, Stacy M, Stacy C B, Stacy G, Stella M, Steph K, Stephanie M, Stephanie S, Steve, Susan M A, Suzanne W L, Suzanne D, Tamara B, Tammy T, Tina R, Tina C, Tina F, Tracy R, Tracy H, Trina RP, Trisha K, Trisha WK, Trisha B, Trisha G, Trisha T, Tayade A, Valerie C, Valerie J, Valerie O, Verkos TV, Victoria J, Wanda E, Nicole K, Tammy C, Melissa R, Gracie W, Sandy P, Lisa D, Scott O, Lee P, or Leah P, Renee C, Laura N, Concha Y, Chad F, Tamara S, Sherry S, and Gabrielle G. There you go. So that is all of them, I think. And I had to quickly hold on to this because it nearly flew open with the black crystal ball that I'm selling. It nearly rolled out. I'm trying to hold on to that and still move with the mouse, so that was a bit dodgy.
Thank you for once again reading off those names every week. You're doing such a beautiful service for humanity by doing that.
Well, we both feel that we just want everybody to feel what we feel. It's important. That's how it is, isn't it? It's like there'd be very little wars going on if people felt like this.
Shout out to Phil. I think he came in just in time for you reading his name, but he gave us a 3333 super chat. 33 is the number of the day. If you add up 6/22/2021, you get 33. That's today's number.
Wow.
Numerology. And I agree with what Phil said to Devin. Because Devin was said I'm still thinking about the twin flame thing, but I think I have some more work to do on myself before I want a mirror of myself in my life. And Phil said, you just get someone at your level that is evolving too. So you evolve with that person.
True. Yeah.
And what you heal within yourself will heal that other person as well, and vice versa. So you work through ailments and stuff like that, like what Allie and I are doing. We're trying to work through this, the pain that she has, and my stoma with me and her mom. If I can maybe heal myself on that, maybe your mom will have less pain, and this is what we do. We work together. So it's nice having that other person there for support, love, and
yeah, absolutely. It's definitely, I didn't feel as if I needed this until I met you, and then it's like, how did I cope without this? How did I carry on every day? You don't realize.
So I would never. I didn't think before Allie. I thought, shit. I thought she was on the other side of the veil, and I had just gotten out of a relationship for a 7-year relationship on and off for 7 years. I didn't think I needed one either, or was ready for one, and then there you are.
Absolutely.
So
well, sorry about the slush, but it's our date night.
don't ever apologize for that.
No.
You don't like it? That's what I say.
Yeah, you can have 2 of them. 11.
Yeah.
It's an angel number.
11.
Isn't it? Yeah. So Donna said, if list ever gets way too long, perhaps put them on a moving scroll. W crystal bowl, music,
I
candle.
wish there was a way you could do that on Zoom.
Yes, that would be nice.
Yeah, to scroll the names on Zoom. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Yes. I don't know how it would happen, but.
Yeah, I don't know if you can. I don't think you can.
No.
On Zoom.
No. There's, did I say 200 and, it's nearly 300 names, isn't there now? Yeah, 283.
Wow.
Yeah. It just must be boring for everybody else to listen to it, really, but it takes about 7 minutes, doesn't it, to read them? My mum timed it before.
Generally, I can play My Love twice.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, maybe make a video of the names, then you can screen share it. Oh, yeah. We could do that. And then we could add on the new ones at the end, maybe.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an idea. Or perhaps if we get too long, then maybe we could have a go.
Yeah, a screen share, and that's great. That's a great idea. I like that.
That would be nicer for everybody else, maybe, to have some relationship pictures up there. Not necessarily ours, I think, just some nice you know, like they do kind of like, I don't know, slushy pictures, maybe. Is 13 the death card? I believe transition. It is a transition stage. We're all going through this transition stage. And sometimes that means walking away from people in our lives. I mean, that was coming up a lot in the astrology readings, that people were, you know, having to make, you know, serious decisions about letting go, walking away and saying, I'm done. The other thing is walking away from people and saying, I don't want to keep trying to convince you about, you know, the truth. It's like, if you want to be stupid and go and do something, you know what, I'm not going to keep, I'm sick of it. I mean, I get people messaging me saying, oh yeah, I'm being pressured. It's like, I'm not going to waste my time. I do enough videos out there. I speak about it enough. The research is there for you to see. I am not going to, you know, sit there and type away and convince you to not go and do something silly. You know, I'm struggling whether to actually go to my daughter and talk about it. So I can't keep convincing people just randomly all the time. I don't know about you. It's just like, what do you want from me? You know, you're a grown up. Do your research. It's hard, isn't it? At what point do you say enough is enough?
Well, you know, at the grocery store, I thought I was doing the right thing, talking to the bagger. And as it turned out, she already got the jab and had the mask on. And the lines have been drawn in the sand. You know, you're going to find people that are set in their ways, are not going to question anything, believe anything they're told by the gov. And what are you going to do? You know, those kind of people, if you're not going to even be open-minded enough to question anything, you're going to waste your time trying to explain anything to them.
Yeah. My daughter was talking to me, and I never put the two together. But you know, when babies pass away, they call it here cot death. Have you heard of this? You haven't had that in the you know, it's a big thing about, you know, for no reason at all, babies just pass away.
What do they call that?
They call it cot death.
Hot death.
Cot death.
Hot.
You see, a cot to us is
Right.
a cradle kind of. For you, a cot is a pull-out bed, isn't it?
Well, it'd probably be a crib here.
Yeah. So for you, it's a
Yeah.
crib. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she said, could that be linked to all of the injections for the children, for the babies? They have so many now, before the age of 1. She's decided, she said she doesn't want to get her baby done anything because of, you know, there's so much controversy with what they're actually putting into them now.
What if all the cancers were because of the early shots that we had?
Could be. Could be.
You and I
We
both
don't
had
know.
cancer.
Yeah. We don't know, do we? I think it's all going to come out, but I think we're going to be very shocked. Did you see the meat being injected with this stuff? Did you see that video? What are they injecting into our meat?
No, I didn't see that.
I'll send it to you. It's like, wow. Okay, there's definitely something going on. That's what it. Yeah, SIDS, sudden infant
yeah.
death syndrome.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard of that.
Yeah, is that linked to how many jabs are they getting? Is it linked with that? Because I didn't even put that together. I didn't put, you know, add that up.
And then we saw the video, and I don't know if you guys have seen it as well, but of people that I wish I brought the magnet with me. I didn't go to I didn't plan on going to the grocery store, but apparently people are sticking magnets to meat.
Yeah.
Chicken, poultry as well. Poultry and meat, you can stick a magnet to it, flip it
Yep.
upside down, it just sticks right there. So what are they putting in the meat that is
Well,
making
it's
magnets stick to them?
this orange liquid that they're pushing into the meat. They're just injecting it all over the meat.
Tired of it.
Yeah,
Shit's gonna stop.
it's gonna, yeah, but it is stopping.
It is.
You know,
People
all
are-
of this wouldn't have come out before, but now it's all coming out. It's all there, you know. And I know it takes a long time because mainstream media won't cover it, but it is slowly filtering through. The more people then talk about it, just in general, the more, you know, even the non-believers go, what's that about? That can't be right. And then they go and look at it just to prove, do you know what I mean, that we're wrong. And then they realize, because that's what started me off with, somebody said to me about 9/11, and I was like, no, there's no way that would be, you know, organized. And then that's what started me off on my journey.
Well, mine started in church.
Wow.
Yeah, at Sunday school. I just kept questioning my teacher.
Mm.
So, yeah, the shit wasn't making sense. Didn't add up. Something seemed off.
Yeah.
And I've been questioning things ever since.
Yeah. And you're never going to stop questioning, probably.
No, never. No.
Yeah.
I want to thank everyone for joining us here. We got 25 thumbs up on tonight's video. People just come in
Aw.
and thumb it up.
Thank
Love
you for that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's lovely.
So let's probably wrap it up there. We've been on for a couple hours.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been lovely.
I want to thank everyone for joining us in the chat once again. We love you guys. And if you're watching on the recorded version and following along in the chat, thank you as well for being here with us on date night. And hopefully I'll see you guys again on Spirit Chat this week. Anyone that is on Patreon, I'll send you a private message to notify you, and I'll also post a link in Facebook and on Telegram. So pay attention to that, and hopefully I'll see everybody in Spirit Chat at that point. So anything you want to add?
Yeah, I do. Can I just ask everybody out there to put lots of love and lots of positive thoughts towards Gregg's doctor, to give him the date for this operation, for all of this to run as smoothly as possible now. He needs a bit of a push now, because we've been trying to do the remote viewing, haven't we? And it does work to a certain degree, but it doesn't get past that last obstacle, does it? So if we've got lots of love behind us with our warrior team, you know.
We're discussing the dates this morning. Let's give them a little kick in the ass and
Yes.
put that intention out there that they come up with a date, so I can have this operation. I can heal. Allie can come. We can do our beach meetup and get married and happily ever after.
It is on hold a bit, you know. It's that's how it is, isn't it? I mean, we're not on hold. We're, you know, as good as ever. But it's the life. Just what I mean, moving forward.
Yes, you know, it's be nice to just put everything forward at this point and move ahead on everything that has been delayed since March. So
yeah. So if you could light candles out there and just do the intention, just visualize Gregg saying, I've got the date, it's going to be next week. It's going to be next week, because we don't want it for a month's time. It's next week.
Yeah. I'm good with that. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, in advance.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Be sure to check out Allie's psychically.net. Book a reading with her. She's amazing. And of course, the t-shirts at in5d.net. Thank you for everyone that's ordered from them. And if you haven't, check out our Patreon pages as well. I'll leave links in the more info section. So on behalf of the lovely, beautiful, gorgeous, sexy, beautiful, vivacious How many adjectives can I use in one?
I know.
Alison Janes, soon to be Alison Prescott. I'm Gregg. We're both sending you all infinite love and light. We love you all. Take care.